I rise today to speak on behalf of one of the most vital and selfless institutions that we are fortunate to have, the Washington National Guard. These men and women are the embodiment of resilience, sacrifice, and dedication. They are not just soldiers, they are civilians. They are our neighbors, our friends, our family, who answer the call to serve. These are our farmers, our doctors, our teachers, our engineers. There are firefighters who at a moment's notice will put on the uniform and do extraordinary things. The Washington National Guard's mission is simple yet profoundly impactful: to provide combat-ready forces in support of federal missions and, when called upon, to provide teams prepared to assist civil authorities in protecting the lives, rights, and property of our communities. This mission requires that they be ready to act, whether responding to a federal deployment or addressing an urgent crisis here at home. Over the years, the Washington National Guard has answered this call. Whether when Mount St. Helens erupted in 1980, or when mudslides devastated the Oso region in 2014, or during the floods of the 1990s and again in 2009, or in the civil unrest we saw during the 2020 events. The Guard has been there, always present, always ready to defend lives, property, and our way of life. As I stand before you, I can't help but reflect on my own service in uniform. I had the honor of serving in both the 82nd and 101st Airborne Divisions. In 2008 and 2009, I was in eastern Afghanistan as a member of the 506 Infantry Regiment, Currahee. I was part of a team that stood ready to face adversity, to protect the lives of those who could not protect themselves. We were there to secure a future for a people who had known nothing but war for decades. Our mission, like the mission of the Washington National Guard, was to serve and protect, whether that meant engaging in combat or providing humanitarian assistance. And it's in those moments of intense uncertainty and danger that one's true character is revealed. But beyond the battlefield, beyond the personal sacrifice, what stands out the most to me is the deep sense of camaraderie, the shared purpose that binds soldiers together. And it's that same sense of camaraderie that defines the men and women of the Washington National Guard. Since 2004, nearly 30 members of the Washington National Guard have made the ultimate sacrifice. Their commitment to our nation and their courage in the face of adversity will never be forgotten. These men and women gave their lives not for glory, but because they believed in something greater than themselves. And we owe them and their families an eternal debt of gratitude. In closing, I ask that we take a moment to recognize the extraordinary commitment of the men and women of the Washington National Guard. I am proud to have served our nation in uniform, and I am equally proud to support and honor the service of the men and women of the Washington National Guard. Their sacrifice, bravery, and commitment should inspire us all to do more and to give more for the people that we represent. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.